Hey guys, I'm Steve from Nexpaq. Generally, hardware is very hard. If you ask anybody, they'll tell you firsthand. But Nexpaq makes hardware easy. All right. Today, there are hundreds of thousands of devices in existence. I'm looking at you all now using them, and they're not connected. Most of them only do one thing. Okay. The supply chain is very, very complex. It's risky, it's costly, and it's extremely time-consuming. A lot of developers actually never make it to market to begin with. So our solution is to create a standardized IoT ecosystem where all of these functions work on the back of one device. For example, this modular smartphone case that we've made. Okay? We also standardize the supply chain by having standardized tooling, casing, PCBs, and we hold developers' hands through our distribution channels and get them to market. All right? Perhaps you guys can remember a day before the standardized App Store when we were all playing Snake on our Nokias. And then Apple introduced the standardized software app, okay? Then came the standardized software app store, which gave developers access to millions and millions of users. Today, Nexpaq is doing the same thing with hardware. We have the first modular app store. How do we do this? We strip these devices down to their core components, and we put them into a module, which goes into this case, okay? Let's compare us to Nest, for example. They have 3 devices, and they each do one thing, and they only work from wall to wall within your home, okay? These combined cost $547. Now a Nexpaq wall pack can do all of these functions and many, many more for a fraction of the price through modular technology. Our competition, maybe you guys have heard of something called Google Ara. It's a modular smartphone that they're working on. It may not ever actually make it to market because it's very complex, and they're trying to change people's perception of the smartphone. Okay, there's a lot of other companies that are contributing to what we call the island effect. That means they're all creating devices, but they're all also creating their own infrastructure. Imagine having like 400 different app stores. That's what it's going to turn into, okay? How do we get there? The biggest infrastructure of all time is, believe it or not, the smartphone, okay? And through the smartphone in everybody's pocket, we're going to work it right into the home and create this ecosystem. Our business model is threefold. We have hardware sales, software apps, and we enable our users to sell their own data because we're all making data every second, even right now. Our developer community, we have a lot of people already committed to creating modules. They'll go up for sale on our shop later this year. We have 4 founders that are experts in their own field, and the module works anywhere, in your pocket, on your wrist, on your neck. We're seeking $5 million in funding. Thank you.
Thank you very much. 2 minutes of questions for investors, please. If you have any questions. Dumbstruck.
Stunned.
Okay, to be completely honest, can you just summarize the business model again? So you're offering this hardware thing, and you're offering partners that they can build their unique apps. Yeah.
So basically we have this device, it's our gateway, this case. And we've created the first 12 modules, okay, just to get it started. They went for our Kickstarter campaign, which we successfully raised.
Okay, one question. You're building on top of an iPhone, Android, or Windows Phone?
Well, technically we could do it for any phone. However, this is specially form-fitted for the iPhone. We also have one for the S6 Edge. We could do it for the Note. We could do it for any phone. But we do have a universal standalone device called the battery pack, the backpack, I'm sorry. It's a modular backpack. It functions the exact same as this, just through Bluetooth or USB. Also, we have a mount for your wall, so you can plug it into your wall. So this way you can have the IoT ecosystem in your home, in your pocket, anywhere.
One question regarding the device, because actually it's pretty heavy, it's pretty big, and users are nowadays searching for thinner and lighter phones. So have you actually talked to your customers? What do they say about this ugly thing?
Well, it's not exactly ugly if you look at it.
Oh, it's sexy, but it's heavy.
You see, it's not exactly heavy. Feel it out.
It is.
It's your perception. So you can compare. The phone's heavy.
Yeah, I mean, combined both are even more heavy.
Okay, maybe to each
what are
their
the
own.
users saying?
The users actually don't mind because imagine all these functions you're getting for what? Like a millimeter, and then you can have unlimited new functions. You can have extra battery, you can have USB, SD card, second SIM, extra speaker. It's a small sacrifice to be enabled to have all these new features in your life. And many people are psyched. We've already, like I said, we've successfully had our Kickstarter campaign.
Time's up. Thank you very much.